Customer states front end noise. Yeah, probably.
This customer said his timing chain was making noises and needed to be changed, maybe because the oil hadn't been changed in 30,000 miles.
Scariest test drive I've had in a while.
This damage was caused when the owner's girlfriend found out he had a wife. They even paid the $16,000 repair bill to hide it from his wife.
So the dipstick broke and the customer decided to put some super glue in there. Now the dipstick is stuck inside. Great job.
That's gone. That's crashed. That's gone. But it's got brand new tires.
Yet another great example of a customer attempting to do their own repairs only to somehow make things even worse. It seriously looks like they raided a rubbish bin outside of a Lowe's for most of the stuff.
Alright. Pretty good, pretty good. Oh, banana.
Customers stated their car was shifting hard and making weird clunking noises.
Hell no, bro.
This GMC pickup rolled in for a new engine and the owner didn't mention any rust issues. They really should have put that money towards getting a new truck, and man, that spare tire was close to seriously ruining someone's day. The only way I'd be getting in this customer's car is with a hazmat suit and some hazard pay.
I had the mask on. You put a mask on? I put a mask on. Should have worn like a tire bag.
Jesus Christ.
Customer states AC doesn't blow cold. Seems to have plenty of pressure. I'm gonna vacuum it and recharge it just in case. But this is usually the culprit for these symptoms. Gotta replace your cabin air filter, people. Look at this. How much you want to bet that's stock?
35,000 miles in between oil changes. Get you this. Nasty.
Customer states the steering feels loose. I wonder why. As per usual, the customer declined to have the subframe replaced even after seeing this video.
...2008 Pontiac Grand Prix. Customer states transmission leak. Well, on the other side is coated with transmission fluid. What is that? Dude, that is... That's factory, man. That's factory, right? There is a hole in your transmission, dog. That ain't right. That's not right.
Customer states, please patch this. I have new tires coming. The mechanic refused.
Dude, this guy. What the? And that ain't even the worst of it. Hold up. What is this? They're double stacked. Where is it? Bro, he double stacked them. Look at this. This whole thing is lined with weights. What the?
Lucky the mechanic found this before the customer went on the big road trip they had planned.
I don't think
the flywheel is supposed to come off when you pull the clutch. Nope, definitely not.
Customer states tie rods are clunking. Customer also put some chicken wire around it to prevent the clunking.
This customer's complaint was that their engine was making some noises. If only they hadn't put a piece of tape covering the oil light, because the dipstick was bone dry.
Customer has car towed in price for $300. He wanted to do donuts.
Customer states driver's front wheel has started to feel funny.
Absolutely not ideal. Yeah, every single one of these wires is...
Took the customer a whole month to bring this in for these destroyed bushings to be replaced.
How much that cost?
According to this customer, they've been driving it like this for almost a year.
States car goes into limp mode due to low boost pressure. Yeah, you know, that could absolutely be part of it. Yeah, the intercooler split at the seams.
Customer states started having issues. They can hear a clinging noise in front of unit when you step on gas and let off of gas. Customer states, huh? Okay.
These are some of the worst shocks I've seen, and they were from a 5-year-old vehicle.
No, Charles did this. Quickly hand me those keys.
That would explain why the car was a bit down on power.
Ladies and gentlemen, customer states that the transmission is overheating. Well, there's the first 8 quarts. There's another 5, and it's still going. I wonder why it was overheating.
This customer said they went through a small puddle during the rain and it just shut off. Not what you want to find when hopping into a customer's vehicle.
Nasty. Oh. Butt cheese.
Poke it.
No.
Customer states I just installed these coilovers myself, and now there's a noise whenever I go over bumps. Looks like they should have done some extra work while they were at it.
Yep. No. perfectly fine. And let's see this side. Nice.
Customer casually came in for an oil and filter change 20,000 miles overdue.
Look, as mechanics, it's sometimes hard to explain what we see because words really don't tell the story. This, however, tells a story. We don't know what story it's telling, but it's a story.
Customer states, "Only an oil change please. I'm almost surprised the frame hadn't bent in half yet." This disgusting vehicle came in for a detail. It even had mold growing inside of it. Yikes. Who needs factory fog lights when you can have these bad boys?
Customer states, check brake pads.
If you're going to modify your car, at least do it correctly. This was only one of 4 other terribly incorrect mods the customer had done themselves.
Everything looks normal.
Customer states, "Can you check my transfer case is having issues?"
Holy God.
Oh, now I see some oil. Oh, I'm gonna call.
The customer thought this movement was just from the car needing a new tyre. They were in for a shock.
Look at that bad boy. She no good no more.
This tyre was from a bus that had been carrying passengers. Thankfully the mechanic found it while doing some other work.
The smell inside this car is actually unreal. That's mold. That's just, you know, sauce. Tomato, I guess, probably. Some like moldy chili thing. More mold. A bag of actual rubbish. Mate, old tissue. The seat is moldy. Bruv.
I don't think I need new rotors. Yep, pretty sure.
This vehicle came in for an oil pan replacement, and the mechanic found the sludge sitting at the bottom of it. They have definitely been neglecting the oil changes. Customer states my truck's been feeling bouncy.
So I was tightening an oil filter on, and I don't think you're supposed to be able to do this.
This was one of those vehicles that come in, and the longer you look at it, the worse things you keep finding.
Go ahead.
Customer states it just started making noise, so we had it towed in.
...2003 Ford Econoline. Tires are from 2002. These are the original stock tires. Oh man.
Let's just do a quick inspection of this vehicle. Yup, that's tight. And wait. That ain't supposed to be like that.
You know what they say, safety third, I mean safety first.
Oopsie.
This is easily some of the worst home done bodywork we've ever seen.
Where is it?
Customer states tire repair.
This is fine though.
Wheel bearings are, you know, optional.
This 2006 Ford F-150 rolled in for some overdue maintenance, and after seeing how bad the frame rust is, I think they should just roll it straight into the scrapyard. Customer somehow managed to drive this in after hitting a curb at what must have been quite a decent speed.
So we are at 12 liters and almost a quart, which is about 13 quarts, and it's still draining oil. This motor is supposed to have 6 quarts of oil in it.
Thanks for watching another episode of Mechanical Nightmare. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe, If you have your own clip, you can send it to us on our Google Forms link. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode.